Taylor Swift posted a message online right after the Kansas City Chiefs lost to the Philadelphia Eagles, and it got everyone's attention. She wrote that Travis Kelce is only human and that everyone can make mistakes sometimes. She said she's always proud of him because he works so hard for his team every single day, and that no single moment can ever define who he is or how much he cares. She wanted everyone to remember that even the best players can have off days, and she knows he will come back stronger. As soon as she said this, her words spread all over social media. Fans everywhere started talking about how she stood up for Travis Kelce and showed him support during a rough time. The main story was what happened on the field at Arrowhead Stadium. The Chiefs lost another close game, but this defeat was different. It marked the first time that Patrick Mahomes had ever lost 3 games in a row in his NFL career. Mahomes did everything he could in that game. He threw a touchdown pass and even ran for a touchdown himself, doing all he could to help his team get the win. But it wasn't enough. The focus quickly moved to Travis Kelce, the star tight end, who made a mistake that changed the whole game. It was early in the fourth quarter, and the Chiefs were making a strong push down the field. They ran a long drive that took up more than 8 minutes and covered 74 yards in 14 plays. The Chiefs were only down 13-10, and it looked like they were about to take the lead. Mahomes had the ball at the Eagles' 6-yard line. He saw Kelce open in the middle, not far from the end zone, and threw the ball toward him. Everyone at Arrowhead thought Kelce would make the catch for a touchdown, but he bobbled the ball and it bounced right into the arms of an Eagles player. The Eagles took the interception and then scored another touchdown, making the score 20-10 and putting the game out of reach for Kansas City. After the game, everyone online had something to say. Some fans said that Kelce just had a bad moment and defended him, while others were angry and blamed him for the loss. One of the loudest voices was sports commentator Skip Bayless. He went on Twitter and said that Tom Brady wouldn't call it out on TV, but he would. He thought it was Kelce's mistake that lost the game for the Chiefs. Skip said that the broadcasters were too soft on Kelce and didn't want to blame him directly. He also said that Kelce's best days were behind him and that he wasn't the same player he used to be. In the past, Kelce was always the most reliable receiver.
Let's accept and acknowledge what happened. He dropped the pass at the goal line and double jeopardied the home team because, as fate would have it, right out of his hands into the Eagles' safety's hands. And that was that. That led to the 20-10 touchdown. Then Mahomes, who misfires regularly now at this stage of his career, nobody wants to talk about it but me, the Eagles busted a coverage, and he's got a receiver so open that you could underhand it to him for a touchdown, and Mahomes must have missed him by 10 yards. But to Mahomes' credit, he hung tough. They busted again, and he bombs away again, this time on target for a touchdown, and they've cut it to 20-10. But with the tush push, it's just hard to keep Philly from making first downs. I picked the Eagles again to win the NFC because they're the best team in the NFC. They're better than the Packers. They're just the best.
The mood in Arrowhead Stadium after the game was heavy. Fans who were used to winning left the stadium feeling let down. A lot of them stayed in their seats, just staring at the field, hoping that things would get better. The play everyone talked about was the one that Kelce dropped. It was a single mistake, but it changed the energy in the stadium and became the moment everyone remembered. As the days went by, people kept talking about it. Sports talk shows, podcasts, and articles kept bringing up the dropped pass. Some people wondered if it meant Kelce's best days were over. Reporters asked Chiefs coach Andy Reid about it, but he stuck up for Kelce and said that one play doesn't erase everything Kelce has done for the team. Some fans agreed, saying Kelce had done so much for the team that he deserved support, especially now. Others thought Kelce needed to be held to a higher standard because of how good he is. Taylor Swift's message kept spreading online, reminding people that athletes are human and need support when things go wrong. A lot of fans said her words made them feel better after such a tough loss. If you like stories like this, hit subscribe now. The Chiefs' problems were bigger than just one play. They were dealing with injuries and suspensions, and their group of receivers was thin. It put even more pressure on both Kelce and Mahomes. The Chiefs had been one of the best teams in the league for years, but now they were facing some real challenges. Some experts said that maybe the team's era of greatness was coming to an end. Others thought that it was just a rough patch and that Mahomes and Kelce would figure it out. All eyes were on the Chiefs, and everything they did was front-page news. Every single game seemed to matter more than ever. The Chiefs had to pull themselves together quickly because they had another tough game coming up. Kelce and Mahomes talked to reporters after the loss. Kelce admitted he made a mistake and said he would work hard to get better. Mahomes, as always, backed up his teammate and said the loss wasn't just about one play, it was about the whole team. The locker room was quiet after the game. Some players packed up and left quietly. Others sat in silence, thinking about what went wrong. The coaches stayed late, talking about what changes they needed to make to get things back on track. At the next practice, everyone worked hard. Kelce caught pass after pass, not wanting one mistake to define him. Mahomes threw with extra focus, determined to get the team back to winning. The team spent time watching film, looking at what went wrong, and promising to return stronger. Fans kept calling into sports radio shows, some defending Kelce and reminding everyone of all the great things he's done for the team, others saying it was time for new players to step up. The debate kept going on social media with hashtags about Kelce and the Chiefs trending for days. Taylor's message kept getting shared, reminding everyone to treat athletes with kindness. As the next game grew closer, the Chiefs focused on the challenge ahead. The pressure was on, but the team tried to keep their heads clear. In the locker room, Mahomes got everyone together and talked about sticking together, moving past mistakes, and playing as a team. Kelce listened and promised to give everything he had. On game day, fans packed Arrowhead Stadium again. The Chiefs ran onto the field to loud cheers with everyone hoping for a better day. Right from the start, Mahomes and Kelce connected on a big play, showing that they still had chemistry. The offense moved the ball well, the defense made some big stops, and the crowd got louder with every play. The team played together, determined to leave the last loss behind. In the fourth quarter, Kelce made a tough catch in the end zone for a touchdown, and the whole stadium went wild. Mahomes pumped his fist and ran over to give Kelce a hug. The Chiefs went on to win the game, and the feeling in the stadium was completely different from the week before. After the game, Mahomes and Kelce smiled as they talked to reporters. Kelce thanked the fans for supporting him and said he was grateful for the chance to make up for his mistake. Mahomes said the team was only going to get better from here. The sports shows and podcasts started praising Kelce for coming back strong. Fans celebrated the win, and Taylor Swift's message became a symbol of support and loyalty. The Chiefs' season was back on track, but everyone knew there would be more challenges ahead. The story of Kelce's dropped pass and his comeback became a part of Chiefs history, a reminder that even the best players have their ups and downs. The fans, the team, and Taylor Swift all stood together, ready for whatever came next. Subscribe if you want to catch every moment of this NFL season. The season kept going, and the Chiefs faced more tough games. Every week brought a new test. Sometimes they won, sometimes they lost, but they kept fighting. Mahomes and Kelce kept working hard, always trying to get better. The fans kept coming to the stadium, cheering for their team, win or lose. The coaches kept making changes, trying to find the right combination to help the team succeed. As the playoffs got closer, the pressure heated up. Each game mattered more than the last, and the players felt the weight of expectations. The memory of that dropped pass stayed with Kelce, pushing him to work even harder and never give up. Mahomes kept leading the team, showing what it means to be a captain. The team grew closer, learning from every win and every loss. The city of Kansas City rallied around the Chiefs, showing support every step of the way. The story of one dropped pass turned into a story of resilience, teamwork, and the power of never giving up. The fans remembered Taylor Swift's words and kept cheering for their team, no matter what happened on the field. The season continued, full of highs and lows, and the Chiefs kept chasing their dreams, together as one team.